Hello and welcome to Tales from North Carolina with your host, Fleshface. Today, today we're a very exciting day. We have our very first sponsor and we have another interview. Our first actual interview. Before we had my friend Spoiler on, but he wasn't really, let's say, being interviewed. He was more completely wasting everyone's time. So, let's get to this sponsor read. I'm excited. All right. I haven't even looked at it yet. I just know that we have a sponsor, and it's coming up, and I'm excited to read. So what does it say? Are you tired of your Starship Troopers not falling in line? Okay. I don't understand that. Is your Omega code getting bunched up? Right. Do you have a small part in a Mortal Kombat web series? That's not even a pun. That's okay. Well, anyway, if you're tired of all these things, then go ahead and get yourself a pair of Casper Van Jeans. What? Oh, who's that? Oh, okay, he was in these movies. I got you. All right. Yes, Casper Van Jeans. The only jeans that are fit for a D-list celebrity. It's a bit mean. It's kind of a weird. Is he involved in these? You mean no? He's not involved in this at all. So it's just Casper Van Jeans, and then it insults the man it's named after. I feel like there's a lawsuit brewing here. I really feel like they're going to sue. Yes. Yeah, I definitely think they're going to sue. Well, I'll continue. They've paid already, though, right? Okay, good. Casper Van Jeans. If you want straight leg, if you want wide leg, if you want extra room for your package, it's all about the Casper Van Jeans. Do you have too much junk in your trunk? Casper Van Jeans. All right, and stretch so it can make your body. You can work out your body and make it rock. I feel like they just came up with the pun and then didn't do any research on Casper Van... What's his name? Dean? Okay. Yeah, I don't think they did any research on Casper Van Dien. So, it's really just a lot of... It started out kind of strong with the Starship Troopers. That's, balls. And, yes. Well, they're new... And, okay. Wait. All right. Oh, there's another page. Give me that. All right. Made by the finest children in Bangladesh. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, there's transparency in marketing, and I think that's a little too transparent. I don't need to be reminded. Let's keep reading. Okay, fine. Their tiny hands make for the finest stitch seams. We can't say they're homemade, but the Bangladesh children making these basically live at the factory. That's horrible. Casper Van Jeans. Use promo code insert Casper Van Dien movie here. They didn't even write down Starship Troopers. They did. Even I know that one. Yes. Or Dizzy, or Rico. Rico would be a good code. Just put in the code Rico. If it works, it works. I don't know. They're very proud of their children making jeans. Anyway, that's today's sponsor. God, I'm just sick. I want to throw up. I don't even have a stomach. It's disgusting. Anyway. All right. But yes, that's us. That's today's sponsor. And we have with us here, we have David, the second oldest man that's ever lived. Now, you may be wondering, who was the first? And I don't know. And I don't know much because he just sort of showed up and said, I swear I'm the second oldest man that's ever lived. So, David, welcome to the podcast. Why don't you say greetings and salutations to all the listeners? Hey, how you doing? I'm good, David. Thank you.
I'm just waiting back for an answer.
They can't answer you, David. We're recording this now.
Oh, so it's like a record, like a gramophone?
No, yeah, I mean, I guess it's on your phone. Yes, I guess that sort of works. Yes, it's on your phone. So, most people's phones, that's how most people listen to podcasts.
Right, like a gramophone, like with the dog.
What? Look, but you're from now, right? You're not just old, you didn't time travel here and then you just added up extra dates, right? I'm a little confused now.
No, I'm from this time period. I've used a cellular phone before. It's quite, it's amazing. Do you know that you can...
I don't like where this is going.
You can order,
This build-up is taking too long.
You can just order things on your phone?
I feel slightly better. That's that's amazing, right? You can... Back in the day, you had to get a catalog, right?
Oh, man, that's past me. No, man. Back in the day, you go to the general store, you weren't allowed to touch anything. You'd go in and you'd say, 2 shekels for a pound of nutmeg, please.
Ooh, would you use a pound of nutmeg?
We didn't have any other spices back then, man. It was just nutmeg, and we didn't have the ability to mine salt yet.
You're saying that you're from a time before salt.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you right now, it's crazy, man, because you couldn't mine salt back in the day because we didn't have metal.
Wait, you didn't have metal? You're before the Bronze Age.
Yeah, man. I told you I was old.
How are you only the second oldest man that's ever lived?
I'll tell you that later. But I've seen it all, man. When I say I've seen it all, man. I've seen.
Are you okay? Are you having a stroke? What's going on?
Man, I forgot what I've seen.
You said you've seen it all. Like, all right. World events. Name some world events you've seen. Do that.
Oh, man. So, like, I saw World War I, and then I saw the second one.
Yeah, World War II, yes, of course.
Yeah, man. And I like those two. I thought they were good. I'm waiting for a third one.
You're waiting for a third World War. What?
Well, I'll tell you what, like, you've seen so many wars and you see them change, and World War III would be a lot of fun. I think, we'd have, like, hoverboards, like that new movie Back to the Future.
That came out 40 years ago now, I think.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say.
Clearly you did, yes. All right, explain. What are you doing now? All right, so you've seen world events, you've seen all the wars. What was your favorite war? Just tell, what was your favorite war? At least get some kind of something out of you.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I like the Civil War. That north side, they were fighting for the freedom of every man. They were real Americans. And, they're fighting real hard, And then the South had some good ideas.
Like what?
Well, like having your own money. That was fun. It was like going to like a theme park and you buy the money, but instead, like, you just needed it for Tennessee. But now, like, I think Tennessee has dollar bucks.
I don't think Tennessee has currency based on Dolly Parton. I don't think that's a thing.
They should. She's kind of like a big deal.
And I guess she's a very big deal. She's great. She's got a charity for children. She's improving graduation rates. American icon, Dolly Parton.
Yeah, I used to babysit her. Well, not her, but her great grandmother.
You used to... How many greats was that?
I can't remember, 7 or 8. But that, they had first come over on, I think the ship was called the Amistad.
You're saying that Dolly Parton's great, maybe too many greats, I don't know, I lost track, ancestors came over on the Amistad. That is information that I don't think is true. I don't believe you, and I think you're making things up. Are you truly as old as you say?
Well, I tell you what, let me ask you a question. You ever met Abraham Lincoln?
Of course not. Why would I have met him?
I have.
How have you met Abraham Lincoln? What? How did you meet Abraham Lincoln?
I was there the night he got shot.
What do you mean you were there the night he got shot?
I was understudy for John Wilkes Booth. See, what was going on was John called in with a tummy ache.
John Wilkes Booth. He called. I don't think there were phones back then, but he called it.
Well, he had to send a telegram, but we didn't have telegrams yet. So what he did was he trained a pigeon to go all the way back to Ford's Theater. So he sent the pigeon, and he said he's got the bird flu.
So he got the bird flu from a pigeon.
Not that pigeon, just a pigeon.
All right, so he got the bird flu, and he thought, let me send another bird that could probably contract the bird flu to give the bird flu to all the other actors.
Well, he was lying.
Yeah, well, I figured that part. I know how the story ends, right?
Well, it's a twist. So I'm out there doing my best. I forgot the play. I think it was Macbeth or, I don't know, Hello Dolly or something.
I don't think it was Hello Dolly. I'm pretty sure that was made in the 20th century. But continue.
Yeah, so I was doing Guys and Dolls, and all of a sudden I hear what sounds like someone trying to get a stain out of their pants.
What? I don't understand how that makes any...
Trying to get a stain out of their pants, man. They're just scrubbing, and I thought someone was having a good time in the back. You know what I mean?
That's filthy. I don't know. Don't talk about that.
And then I heard, crap. I gotta start over.
Where's this story going? I'm just a little... Where is this story going?
So then I smelled what smelled like phosphorus and sulfur and...
Oh, gunpowder. Oh, he was loading an old musket. Okay. Oh, right. All right. That makes more sense. He was loading a musket. That was getting really graphic and gross for a minute.
Yeah. So anyway, John Wilkes Booth... So he was backstage, and he was wearing a mask. He snuck up, and he shot Abraham Lincoln in the back of the head.
So John Wilkes Booth used a pigeon, said he had the bird flu, then came to the theater anyway, and went where everyone could see that he was lying. Then he went upstairs, loaded a musket.
No, he loaded the musket backstage.
So he made an inappropriate amount of noise and went backstage to do this.
Yeah.
And then he went upstairs. Past, I imagine Lincoln had guards.
Well, there was no Secret Service.
I know there was no Secret Service, but he probably had someone looking out for him. He wore a mask. Now, what kind, what, Mission Impossible? Is he doing the Tom Cruise? Huh? What's going on?
No, so then he wore a gorilla mask. The gorilla mask was for Bye Bye Birdie.
There's no way you were doing Bye Bye Birdie at Ford's Theater during the days of Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president.
Yeah, so anyway, we're doing Scarlet Pimpernel. And he's wearing the gorilla mask, big part of that play. And, he snuck up. They said, oh, the president loves gorillas. He's always wanted to meet a gorilla. So they had him, so they let the gorilla in, and bam, the gorilla shot him.
So it's saying John Wilkes Booth wore a gorilla mask. Was he wearing a gorilla costume?
Not just his regular suit.
So he's wearing like a three-piece suit and a gorilla mask. And Abraham Lincoln's guards thought, this is fine. Let in the gorilla mask man.
It was his birthday.
It was not Lincoln's birthday. None of this is true. How could you you were not there.
I was, man. I was doing Phantom of the Opera.
You've said like 7 different plays now. None of this makes sense. Are you really the oldest man, or are you just very old? Are you just senile? Have you fallen downstairs? Should I get you one of them lifeline buttons? What is going on?
I tell you what, man. It's a big thing. But, maybe I should tell you about the time that John F. Kennedy...
No, I don't want to hear about when John F. Kennedy was shot. Let me guess, you were involved?
Well, let's just say I said don't use the convertible. It's Texas. Everybody's gun. One might just go off.
That sounds like an open threat to the president.
Yeah, that's why they put me in prison that day.
Right. So you're saying that you were there for both assassinations of a president. You were there for Abraham Lincoln, and then several hundred years later, you were there for John F. Kennedy.
Continue straight to stay on.
I don't understand why that's so hard to believe, man. Look at these wrinkles.
I see very few wrinkles. You must be on that acai berry, because quite frankly, I don't believe you for a minute.
Well, we'll just have to agree to disagree.
This is not... No, what you're saying is not factual. It's just lies. You're just making things up. Let me guess. You fished out the fish that put Noah in its mouth. Or Jonah, or whoever, whatever biblical figure that you're going to say that you knew next.
Look, I don't want to split hairs, and I don't want to put out a spoiler warning, but yeah.
Oh, good God. All right, you know what? The tarantula god says it's time for you to go. Just get out of here. Get out. Get out. Yes, out of the car. Sorry about that. I left him on the side of the road. He looks very sad now. He's giving me a look. He's very old. It's very hot. I'll let him back in. All right. But I don't want you on the mic anymore. You're just making things up.
All right, man. Look, I've seen a lot of things.
I'm sure you have. Maybe if you told me some actual factual statements. That would be... So, question. If you are that old, who could possibly be older than you?
Well, man, that'd be my twin brother.
You have a twin? So do I, actually. That's all right. Well, what's your twin brother like?
He's like me, but we're never in the same room at the same time.
That sounds like a lie. That sounds like another lie. Do you want me to let you out again? I will. We're very close to a Walmart. I'll let you out the Walmart.
Look, man. I'm just telling you, the facts is facts.
No, they're not facts. Why are you and your brother never in the room at the same time? Let me guess, he has your haircut and your beard.
He does. How'd you know?
I don't know, because he sounds like you, but you're not in the room at the same time. Now, how can you tell you two apart if you were in the room at the same time?
One of us has a tie on and the other one does not.
So you're both wearing the same clothes, but one has a tie.
Yeah.
So you always wear the same. You always accessorize together, but you're never in the same room.
That's correct.
Why is your head leaking?
What?
Why is your head leaking? It is just turning black. It's viscous. It looks like you took a shower in chocolates. Is that spray-on hair?
Maybe.
Are you wearing spray-on hair?
Possibly.
Oh my God. All right, the tarantula... Oh, sweet tarantula god. Look, just stop, please. All right? Just stop, please. And... look, stay quiet for the rest of the ride. I'm going to drop you off at probably an old folks' home or a Walmart. They might just make you a greeter. They might just let you sleep there at night. Would you like that? Would you like to sleep at a Walmart at night?
I mean, that dog food can be pretty comfy.
Yes, comfort and sustenance. There you go, perfect. All right, there's a Walmart 5 miles up the road. I'm going to drop you off there, and hopefully I never talk to you again.
What about my brother?
I don't want to talk to your brother that's never in the same room as you. Okay? All right? Just stop. I'm just going to do my sign-off, and then we're going to go on. All right? All right. I apologize for all of this, but I'm going to release it anyway because I need content. As always, it's evil to be good, but it's good to be evil. Yes. I'll touch the button. Don't touch. Give me my phone. Give me that back. Stop. Stop it.